Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Thea George and I'm here with Harold Bosse of Earthport. We're at EBA Day 2016 in Milan and we're discussing the impact of fintech on banking. Harold, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me here.
So we're going to have a session here later about fintech friend or foe. Which is it in your view?
Yeah, you're right. There was some ambiguity a couple of years ago about how fintech would position itself in the markets. Would it be replacing banks? Would it be adding to banks? Actually, I think this ambiguity is probably completely disappeared by now. It's definitely friends. I don't think that anyone would want to see fintech as a foe to bank, nor would anyone want to see banks as a foe to fintech. There's so much more to be gained by collaborating as part of a supply chain to customers. So essentially, we believe that Earthport is a fintech company. We believe that the providing of services to the end customer is the ultimate goal of every fintech, and that can only be achieved through partnership with a bank, which own the relationship and the experience of these customers.
Okay, so we also hear a lot about unbundling. What do you think unbundling of banking means in the real world?
That's a very good question, because unbundling rings a bell, and it's always horror story we hear. Actually, unbundling is I always like to talk about the Apple model. Apple is probably certainly the biggest and most successful mobile phone company in the world. However, they don't manufacture any phone. Unbundling is about that. It's about being efficient. It's not a horror story. It's a business model. It's about sourcing the right components and bundling them together under one flag to deliver a service to customers.
Okay. So what would you say is a sensible strategy for a bank that's looking to leverage fintech to address some of the challenges that it faces?
Banks do have a challenge today. The world is moving very fast. The expectation of customers are increasing. They're not willing to wait. They're not willing to have a bad experience when they use the service of the bank. The sensible strategy is essentially the best of breed. The bank have the ability to choose the best solutions in the market that fits their strategy to deliver the value to their customer. When they choose a fintech partner, they can actually decide which is the best fintech partner, the best of breed, essentially the one that provides the best value. This has to do with innovation, of course. You don't want to choose a partner that would not be fit for purpose in 2 years, 3 years down the line. You want to have a partner that is future-proofed. Earthport, for example, invests every day, days in, days out, to plan for the future, to accept new technologies, new ways of doing things, we call that pragmatic innovation. So the best of breeds is about innovation. It's about making sure that your supplier, your fintech supplier, is actually future-proofed. It's future-proofing your services as a bank to your customer. It invests the right amount to new technologies, into new services, new delivery models. It is very important for a bank to look at sourcing as a strategic component of their strategy. It is not just a byproduct of their strategy.
Harold, that's great. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for watching.